Have you ever wondered why summers felt warmer as the years go on? Well, there's a simple answer to that, which is climate change. Climate change has been a major issue all across the globe for many years and is progressively getting worse. The city of Cincinnati, Ohio is recognizing that climate change is a real issue and is implementing strategies to slow the devastating effects and to come up with a long-term solution. There are many ways to slow down the long-lasting effects, but it requires much work and dedication from the community it affects. Since Cincinnati is an urban area, it produces lots of greenhouse gases, which are a huge concern for climate change. Without a well-implemented public transportation system and due to harsh winters present in the city, along with the increasingly hot summers, a large portion of the population has no choice but to commute by car every day. Due to its location on the river, the majority of the city's electric grid is powered by coal power plants, with natural gas in second place, powering a fifth of the city. With this information, it makes sense that Cincinnati is in the top 3% for annual particle pollution according to the American Lung Association. This not only contributes to the national climate issue, but harms local residents as well. Cincinnati will see more rainfall, hotter temperatures, and more snowfall, all which have a negative impact on the residents and businesses of Cincinnati. Increased snowfall and rainfall can lead to an increased number of vehicle-based accidents and other accidents. As progresses with little change to fossil fuel usage, it could also increase the acidity levels of the rainfall, damaging local infrastructure and being harmful to the local ecosystem. Increased precipitation and higher temperatures can also have a negative effect on the local ecosystem at large. The use of more electric cars will reduce the amount of greenhouse gases that are released into the atmosphere. This is one way the city of Cincinnati can impact climate change. According to the Office of Energy Efficiency and Renewable Energy, the United States consumption of petroleum exceeded 8 billion petroleum barrels. 66% of petroleum was funneled into different forms of transportation. Using this information and inputting this change into Cincinnati on a smaller scale will improve the city's ecosystem over time. Due to climate change, Cincinnati has experienced an increase in rainfall. The use of electric cars, or EVs, will heavily reduce this mass usage, therefore heavily decreasing CO2 emissions that trap additional heat and increase the Earth's average temperature. Reusable energy, such as solar power, will lessen the amount of fossil fuels and gases that are released. This will result in less money being spent on energy. According to Forbes, International Renewable Energy Agency says all renewable energy technologies should be competitive on price with fossil fuels by 2020. Cincinnati can begin to implement these alternate energy options to reduce the cost of using power and electricity. Each building can have a set of solar panels on the roof to generate solar power. Cincinnati can offer solar tax reductions like the ones being used in California. The investment tax credit in California grants an annual amount of 26% of the cost of the solar system back to the homeowner. Implementing something like this and gearing it towards businesses will make people want to make the switch to solar power. The businesses will see this as a financially sound decision and will be more inclined to switch with the incentives. With more companies using solar energy to save money, the faster we'll be able to save the environment. Cincinnati's council has come up with the Green Cincinnati Plan. This is a plan that the city of Cincinnati has been devising for many years. The main goal of this project is to reduce carbon emissions by 80% by the year 2050. This is a very large goal, but many changes have already been made. However, this goal requires a lot of cooperation from the whole community. Some businesses are not willing to comply because of the losses they might encounter. Many businesses rely on fossil fuels and greenhouse gas emissions in order to stay in business. Many were built on this foundation and it would cost lots of money to make drastic changes, such as switching to solar power. This is why the Green Cincinnati Plan is important, because it is a large-scale plan that is designed to get the whole community involved and reduce as many gases as possible. Climate change is a very major issue in many different cities. Many people have fled places such as California because the air quality is so terrible in that area. Cincinnati has made very good progress with trying to reduce their footprint in climate change. They have many plans that they are attempting to complete in order to help the Earth as much as possible. Cincinnati is one of the leading cities in the race to beat climate change.